And then I received the thought, you don't need your medicine anymore. So I tore up my last prescription and that was it. It was over. I was free. I was free from everything. As a 14, 15 years old, that was my first attempt, suicide attempt. And so my journey started with psychiatrists, doctors, psychologists, healers. It started as I was a child. I went through quite a bit of abuse and it went for a long time, and when I was 18 I left home. I felt shame. So much shame. You know, the thoughts, who's going to want you? So I kept everything a secret. Was able to work, function at work, but everyday life, no. And so I started planning my suicide. And on the 29th of June, it was 2007, Friday afternoon, on a bridge in Melbourne, I dropped to my knees and I screamed out to Jesus and God that if you love me and if I haven't failed you, then show me a sign. And I was screaming and I was crying. And then I got off one knee and my phone rang and my girlfriend invited me for coffee on the Saturday, because on the Sunday I was going to end my life. We were at coffee, she was chatting, and then she said, oh, do you want to come to some film? It's about some guy that's a healer. And then she said the name Bruno, and this power went through my body and it shook. It jolted my body. And I thought, that's my sign. And then I went home and prayed all night. And Sunday I went to the film. And all I could hear, I remember the farmer who was reporting his healing, him saying salvation. And they kept on repeating, salvation, salvation, salvation.
Eine Erlösung. Eine Erlösung war das für uns. Für alle, die da gewesen sind. Der Saal war voll. Eine Erlösung war das. Für alle. Also man war wie von neu geboren. Nicht so leicht und fühlte man sich die Schwere, die war aus dem Körper raus.
I was crying through the film and then I walked out of the film happy and forgetting to take my medicine. Was wondering what I'd forgotten. And I remember walking around the house and I remember, because I had packets everywhere, but I'd forget.
Nee, und in dem Moment und auch noch wie weggefahren, da waren wir nicht mehr krank. Wir haben nichts mehr von Krankheit gespürt. Der war weg.
And then I received the thought, you don't need your medicine anymore. So I tore up my last prescription and that was it. It was over. I was free. I was free from everything. I felt happy. My weight started going up. Everything normalised. I could go shopping, I could just make decisions. I started running, I ran a marathon. Everything just started, and I didn't have to go to the doctors. I just said to my psychiatrist and psychologist, I'm fine now. And I mentioned Broono Γκρένινγκ. And my life absolutely, totally changed. It was, and I let go of the shame. And the most beautiful thing is I came back into my family and my mother, and I had a relationship for 4 years before she passed. She would start saying, I love you, and remember that I love you. And our last words were, remember that I love you. And then she went home, knowing Broono Γκρένινγκ. And I was so And the one person that abused me, he knew that I forgave him, and he thanked me because I was face to face, and he was healed. And, you know, whatever was going on in my family is over, and they were healed. Just everything changed in my whole life, and I'm really grateful. Yeah.